is going to talk you through how you can go from a warrior two into a triangle. Because there are a couple of things that I'd like you to consider. So you can go into warrior two from any of the other poses that I showed you in some of the other videos. This might be from a downward facing dog or from a warrior one, or whatever floats your boat. But let's put our right leg forwards for now. So warrior two on the right side. And remember that we want our knee to be on top of the heel. Our left foot, if possible, a 45-degree angle. Some people might say really it needs to be at the edge of the mat. I'm not too prescriptive on this because we're all different. Then make sure that the knee doesn't fall in, that you draw it slightly out. Then tuck your tailbone. And then bring your hands up. Your right arm goes forwards, your left arm goes backwards. And then draw your shoulders down again and create some space and length in your spine. And then to go from here into triangle, you breathe in and you create the space again, and then you breathe out and you shift slightly forward. So you shift your weight, not necessarily over your knee, okay, but just your weight from here, from the hips, from the waist. Okay, so this is a difference between here and here. Just a little movement. And then what we do is we straighten the front leg. Maybe you might feel that in this stance, because the warrior two is the widest stance we have in our yoga sequences, you might want to shorten that a little bit. So shift the weight forwards and straighten your right leg. And then from here, you tilt your right arm down and your left arm to the ceiling. You might find that your left hip is going to collapse in. Draw it back and then draw your shoulder blades together so you can really open up in your chest. And I like to press my back of my hand into my shin here. Make sure you press evenly for both feet. So if there's any uncomfortable pinching behind your knee or anything like that, maybe bend it slightly, maybe don't have it too straight. But you should feel a nice stretch sort of on the left outer edge of your hip. And then to come out, you just bend your right knee before you move. And then you move back up into your warrior two. And then from here, you maybe draw back, you cartwheel your hands down, and you flow. High plank, low plank, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. And then you take it from downward facing dog onto the other side. Step into your warrior two on the left side. So I hope this was helpful for you, and you can repeat this anytime, obviously. So if you're now in your warrior two on the left side, let me just talk you through that as well. So your knee, make sure it draws out. You're parallel on both. And then you open up into your warrior two. You keep your focus on your left middle finger. And you bring your weight forwards from your waist. So there should be no movement in the knee, yeah? Just from the waist. And then you straighten your leg from here and you bring your left arm down and your right arm up. And stay here as long as you wish. Press for both feet evenly once more. And if you want to come out, bend your left leg first and then come back up. So you can see when I come up or down, my legs don't move, it's just my upper body. And then from here, once more, draw back, cartwheel down and flow.